Hello everyone, Lil B back again with another episode of Pokemon Red, and last time we finished off the Safari Zone. We got the Gold Teeth, Silph, and we got Strength from the Warden for returning his golden teeth. And then we went through Koga's Funhouse, or his gym. His Funhouse is what I like to call it. And the title of the previous episode. And now we battled these trainers, and now we're ready to continue. So we're gonna fly on to Saffron. Saffron is where the next gym awaits. Sadly, there's some stuff we gotta do. Oh, wait. First, I should deposit some shit. Withdraw Pokedol. Let's get one of those out of there so I can use that soon. Let's use this Carbos on Mew. Okay. Now the Pokedol is going to come into play here. Team Rocket, yeah, you can tell this town's up to no good because Team Rocket's up to no good because they're here in the town. Don't say a word. You wanted this? Thank you. He gave me Psychic. Yay. Both Mew and Spooner know it. But thank you. Alright, so that's where you get Psychic. There's the Silph CO building. The same company that made the Silph Scope. And the Master Ball. Oh yes. Belongs to Team Rocket. I think that's the very house that I'm trying to get into. Could be wrong. What do you want? Get lost. This town is kind of... Sections of this town is blocked off by this, so you would have to go around to one side to get to places like the mart over here. And that's why I'm speeding it up a little bit. So I'll just use my bike instead. As you can see, the building blocks off parts of the town. So you can't just ride through. There's the gym, and there's Gym. It's the Gym. I'm gonna enter Sabrina's Gym once I can. So we're gonna tackle the gym. The literal gym. Well, it's a dojo, but, we're gonna... Because he's beyond... I usually like to train up my Pokemon by 5s, so we're gonna get them up to 45 before I progress with him. And this is to get Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. Hoo-ha! You're trespassing in our fighting dojo! This is the gym dojo! He's trying to go Super Saiyan. And it's working for him. You can see the spiky hair. He's taking a shit. Trying to go Super Saiyan. But he's also dead. Now, personally, I like Hitmonchan better than Hitmonlee, even though I never really used either of them. I just like the design of Hitmonchan. So, leave a comment on which one is your favorite, and why. Hitmonchan was always one of those cool-looking Pokemon. I really liked him, and he was one of my favorite Pokemon cards back when I played the card game. Hitmonchan was also one of the first holographic cards that I had, and he would wreck house in the Toys R Us little card tournament I used to go to. And oh god, I love his card. And he was kind of a dick in actual games. He has his moments if you know how to use one. I used to get wrecked by him when I battled friends. Oof, I give up. I hear you good. Show me. What, did you talk to my ex-girlfriends? Pervert. I love how one foot is like forward, and then the other foot is like facing off to the side. Kind of reminds me of how my mom drew back when she used to draw things for me. Like, I'd have her draw me some pictures of anime characters, like Pokemon characters or like Dragon Ball Z characters, and whenever she drew feet, she would always have the feet pointing off to the side, never facing straight, where you can see the toes. That's just what it reminded me of. At 1,000 experience, though. Judge, 1 point. What is this? Kendo? I don't know anything about Kendo. Nothing tough frightens me. I break boulders for training. A bug walks by. Eek! I can't do the female shriek. Eek! Sorry. I tried to make a joke and I ruined it. Nailed it. I also don't really want to do it correct, and I scream and break everyone's eardrums. And now, pretty soon, we're going to have to go through the annoying Silph CO Tower. Or the Silph CO building. Which I guess you can call it a tower, because it's bigger than Lavender Town's tower. Oh god. Yow! Stabbed fingers! What does that even mean? Hurrah! Take your shoes off! Right, I am in Kanto. It's a Japan custom. Taking your shoes off before you enter a household or a dojo, or any residence besides, I think, probably going to a fast food restaurant or any restaurants in general. I don't think you take your shoes off there, but still, it's a custom where you enter a household or a dojo, you walk around barefoot. Or, I guess, in sandals or some shit. I don't know. I've never been to Japan. I want to go someday. Definitely want to go someday. Go visit the home of my beloved anime series and be able to see where everything originated from and go and pick up some crazy souvenirs and crap. I don't know, I just want to go visit because it just sounds awesome. Even though I'll probably get lost and don't know where I'm going because everything is in Japanese. But still, that's why I want to go someday, so I can experience that. I give up. Experience getting lost into an unfamiliar territory. Grunt! I am the karate master. I am the Lita here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Fwa! Why do we laugh like that? And black belt. They all look the same. That is Hitmonchan with his gigantic foot. And his middle finger. And he's dead. Hope I have enough space for the Silph CO tower. Because there's quite a bit of items in there, and a couple mandatory ones that I'm gonna need. And holy shit, that was hitmonchan! And he's dead. Beaten. Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a very prized Pokemon I can't read. Choose whichever one you like. I think the one on the right is Hitmonchan. Yes, it is. You want the piston-punching Pokemon? And this is where you would need a friend or multiple games to get Hitmonchan. Better not get greedy. I don't know if I'm saying that or he is. Also, you would need same thing if you want Ammonite and Kabuto, and you would need to either have a friend who has another Eevee or the Eeveelution to trade you, or you would have to have another game, get up to Eevee, trade it over, and delete it and restart. It's a pain, honestly, getting Eevee. You literally have to have 3 different files. Alright, so we're ready to handle the tower. But before we do that, Yes, indeed. Here we go. This is how I tackle it. I tackle this tower every floor, and then I go around warping, because there's warp panels. And then after I find the spot, I battle I go through, battle rival, get the Lapras, and then battle the boss, the Giovanni. Hey kid, what are you doing here? It's a lot of battling. Oh god, you have 5 Pokemon. Finally something that actually could be a threat. Oh shit, you're 45. Oh, okay. Oh, well. They're nearly poison. Most of their Pokemon are like the poison normal typing. So like Mew would do really good here. I'm gonna speed this up because I need to get him up. I'm just speeding up because I would need to get Mew changed. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright, now I don't really want to speed up too much now. No kids are allowed in here. So why am I here? I mean, there wasn't a conspicuous poster I had to push. Or hit a switch behind said conspicuous poster. No. I just got my spooner. He likes to spoon. Just like Cubone likes to bone. Oh. Nailed it. And it's in the names. I mean, it's in Alakazam's nickname, but it literally is in Cubone's name. He likes to bone, Spooner likes to spoon. It's just their thing. Just like some men are ass man and some men are tit man. Or thigh, leg, or whatever. Personally, I'm everything. I like ass, tits, face, legs, love handles. I have more parts that I love more than others, but I'm not going to get into that. Oh shit, you have a long range of vision, Jesus! It's off limits here! Go home! First, let me battle you! I'm not very smart for a scientist. I never understood what was up with this sprite. Like, what is that for, like, on his crotch region? It's gross to think about that I'm just, like, looking there. But it's just, it draws your eyes, just because it's just, like, it's a different color than what his pants are. Is he, like, flashing you? Because that's what it seems like to me. As a kid, I've always wondered that as a kid. It's like, why does it look like he's flashing you? And yes, I had that very vocabulary as a child. You're not steel in this generation, so good night. Magnemite. I unintentionally rhymed. This is the kind of commentary I think I enjoy, actually. Normally I sound pretty boring and bland, but I'm more uppity in these last few recordings. Look at that! 3 magnets that don't look like they're connected. Well, in this generation, they really didn't look connected. And the one off to the left is like, nope, I'm camera shy. Now I'm dead. You bastard. You're good. Thanks. I like how the rocket's just like, oh, well, I hear someone behind me. And this is where I go up. Yeah, I like to... The reason I do this is because so I can get all the most of the battles out of the way. Aside from the battles you can get to by opening up these doors. You get a card key that opens these doors up, and the ones that you get by warping around. So I get most of all these battles out of the way, the ones that you can get to. And then I go through each floor, opening up all the doors, and then after that, I battle everybody, warp around. Quit messing with us, kid! That's how I've always done it as a kid. I don't know how some of you people will do it, but this, to me, is the easiest way to get every battle out of the way, and then be able to unlock every door. Because after I get the card key, I go through till I'm at the very top, battle everybody, and then I go back to the very first floor, go up from the first floor, go down technically to the second floor, and then I start opening up places, and then I battle people or talk to NPCs or whatever. Because there's like the Silph CO employees that work here that are not evil. Some of these employees were actually scientists employed by Team Rocket, so they can get set of experiments and stuff straight to them without suspicion. So Team Rocket did hire actual scientists, and it was also the very same scientists that cloned Mewtwo. Now what am I using this on him for? Why did I think Seismic Toss was normal? Okay, so there was no, it's not very effective, which you'd think it would say. I quick sped it because like it took 3 hits, and after that I just get like, oh god. And trust me, I've been through an entire battle killing a Pokemon with Metapod, or was it Caterpie? I've killed Brock's Onix with the Caterpie a long time ago. Hard to believe, but I've done it. Takes forever. I didn't do it just by him, though. I had him weakened. Killed the rest of his health off. There's no way in hell I'd have that much revives at that point in the game. I don't even think you can get revives at that point. Can you? Maybe you can. I don't remember if the first Pokemart sells them, but still, I've killed off the rest of Brock's Onix's health with, I think, either Caterpie or Metapod. I don't know why I wouldn't have Butterfree. I normally always get Butterfree that early in the game and fight Brock, because Butterfree's pretty much one of your best bets at that point, besides, like, Squirtle or Bulbasaur. But that's if I start with Charmander, and I get Pikachu and just can't really do much with them. Even though Brock's rock types are weak to super effective attacks. Intruder spotted! But that's just how I've done it. Again, super effective special attacks like Butterfree's Confusion and stuff like that really fucks with Brock's Pokemon. Oh, look at that, it's a snake. Psybeam. I know back in Viridian City there's the bush I can cut to get, I think, Dream Eater, which I remember in a previous episode I accidentally flew to Pallet Town thinking it was there. No, it's in Viridian. I have to go back to Viridian anyway in the future. The badge I'm going for here after I beat this is only the 6th, so there's a long journey ahead of me up until Cinnabar, where the 7th badge awaits. I have to go through the Ice Cave, Seafoam Island, and then Cinnabar Mansion. It's just a lot of things to do before I even reach Cinnabar. This is why parts of this game I really dislike. I mean, I was fine with Seafoam Island, but I hated Silph Tower, the Silph CO building. Like, I didn't mind so much going into the first building, the Celadon secret hideout, but I do hate it now as an adult, and I hate this especially. I just don't like it. It's ridiculously long. The first one was fine. You didn't have any warping to do. You just had movement tiles. But this, you got warping. You got card keys that open up shutter doors. Then you got to find the right tile to progress. And this is where I've always used a guide for, to look up which floor it was and what tile it was, to lead me to Gary. And god, did it always take me like 5 minutes just to find it. Like, not to find the tile, but to find it, what page it was on and what number, because each tile was numbered. Team Rocket has command of Silph CO, taking command. And once I found it, I'd be like, okay, this is so-and-so floor. I think it's like the 5th or 6th floor, one of the two. And sadly, I don't have that luxury here because all my guidebooks are in the basement from when I moved. And I don't have the room up here. The only reason why I don't have them up here is because back in Illinois I had a entertainment center in the corner of my room against my wall where my old computer used to rest before I got a laptop and a drafting table where I do not actually draw on. But I used to actually. I've drawn on it a few times. But I have it as a table. It's a normal table. I don't think I think my brother actually got me this to actually draw on, sadly. Because this is back when I was taking art courses. But enough of that. And it was basically used, that old entertainment center or dresser. It wasn't a dresser, actually. I don't know. It was, I had like pencil, I had like a, I have a pencil case, or a pencil holder, and put a bunch of pens and stuff in it, and that's where that rested. That's where my 8-ball rested. Stuff like Kleenex, or, you know, my cologne, and my deodorant, and whatever else. And in one of the cabinets had, like, at the very bottom drawer had, like, all miscellaneous stuff. Pictures from, like, when I was dating my exes, and certain, like, other gifts, letters, notes, and whatever have you. And also had, like, Dragon Ball Z magazines and a bunch of other stuff. And then in the cabinet section had all my guides from any series that I've had in the past, from, like, Pokemon to Metroid Prime to Dragon Ball Z, the original, like, Budokai 1's guidebook back then, yes. Stuff like that. You know, so, like, even the bigger guidebooks, like Borderlands and stuff like that, and that's where they were all. And then once I was moving, I tossed a lot of the useless miscellaneous crap out that I didn't even want anymore, and a lot of my all the guidebooks that I did keep, I don't know if I threw any out, in fact, I'm sure I have them all still, but all the guides that I have, they're in a basement in a bin now, because I don't have that said entertainment center anymore. And there was a dresser where my TV would rest in the front of my room. Had all my consoles on. Had my 360, my PS2, my Xbox 360, PS3, had my Wii and stuff like that. And then underneath it had like my PS2, my Xbox original, and my Wii and Wii U and shit on there. And it was a bookshelf, so it had my anime and my games and manga on there, which it still has my anime manga in there. It doesn't have my games anymore. I have a little tower for all my games now, and that's where my TV was resting. That is gone too. I didn't move with that, so all I'm left with is my drafting table where my laptop rests, and my Wii U, and my bookshelf where my TV, 360, PS3, and PS4 are now on, and a bulk of my controllers. And sadly, before on my dresser had both my Xbox 360 and PS3 on the top. Can't do that now because I got my TV on the top. Next to it's my 360, and next to each other is my PS3 and PS4. So sadly, I have a little less space. Also, the cords are all like right in front. Before with my other setup, I had the cords in the back, like behind everything. Aside from the ones that were like on the ground or the floor. But the ones that were sitting on the top, the PS2 and PS3, they all hung in the back, so the cord didn't really present a problem. Here, they're kind of like all connected to an extension cable and like all over the floor. It's not a big problem because they're kind of off to the side against the wall, so it's not like you have to like step over there or anything. But I got like my headphone cable and my like HDMI cables for my recording, like Elgato, connected to like the ow, I hit my desk with my knee. They're connected to a splitter, so I can connect my PS3 and PS4 to HDMI. So yeah, that's all over the place. So yes, enough on my life. Unless you want to hear more. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Do you know? So I'm gonna rush this because I'm at 24 minutes. Sorry about that. Dang, blast it. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, this is going to be a long, maybe 2 more episodes in them for this Silph Tower, Silph CO building. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe, as it helps me greatly. Have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!